Hey, what's up, y'all, man? I'm here to talk about Mortal Kombat 9, baby. You know I'm waiting for that shit and everybody else is, man. I've been waiting for this shit since like 2005, motherfucker. Because y'all been fucking up with Mortal Kombat for a minute. And y'all know this shit, man. We talking about Armageddon, Deception, all that other garbage they came out with. The Shaolin Monks was cool. I played it once, man, but it's not what I'm looking for. It wasn't really Mortal Kombat. It was like some adventure game and shit where you just went around beat 'em up Mortal Kombat, which is cool. But I'm looking for that 2D action. I've been waiting for that shit since Mortal Kombat 4, man. I was disappointed when that shit came out. It was so hyped up. You know, they was coming through people's cities, man, you know, showing the game. And I seen this shit. It looked like a downgrade from Mortal Kombat 3, man. It was terrible. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a game. I can't say it all, but, man, I wasn't feeling the 3D, man. It's like what Street Fighter did with the EX joint. You should never take a 2D game that was born 2D and change it to 3D. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. And every version that came out with, I don't care if you think Deception was good, that shit was garbage. I couldn't even tell the characters apart from who they were. I didn't know who they were until I actually saw their name. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Ermac? Why is he dressed like that, man? And shit like that was pissing me off, man. I played Armageddon. That's the only one I actually bought. The other ones I played, and I'm not a too big of a fan of the 3D and switching angles. I don't like that shit, man. I like the 2D, bouncing people off walls, doing crazy combos. That's the kind of style that we all grew up from. You know, and that's the style that we've been playing for a long time, man. So I was kind of disappointed, man. I saw Reptile, man, looking like a fucking crocodile, man. I mean, he just looked really retarded, man. He didn't look like a ninja no more. I mean, it was just whack. You know, the way they made people look was just straight up garbage, man. So I know I'm really psyched about this Mortal Kombat 9 because I know they're going to deliver everything I've been waiting for and looking for. Now, to talk about things that I would like to see, you may not like to see them, but I like to see animalities again, man. I think that shit is dope, man. And make it show the dude the mercy and shit because it's like a disappointment. You show mercy on your friend and then whoop his ass again, and then you bust out the animality. To me, that's like disrespect, man. Just like babyalities and friendships. That shit is disrespectful, man. You beat your opponent without blocking, or you beat him with just low kicks like MK2, and then you turn him into a baby, or you make him your friend. Like, that's the most disrespectful shit you can do, man. That's what I'm looking for, man, because that's the best thing to do online. Lately, man, I'm kind of getting tired of playing these old school MK games. You know, I've been playing MK1, MK2, Trilogy. Don't get me wrong. They're the best games ever created. It's fighting MK, you know, as far as Mortal Kombat is concerned. You know, one of my favorite fighting games. I don't care about anything else. I mean, I played Street Fighter, Tekken, but Mortal Kombat was where it's at. You know what I'm saying? The fatalities and all that other good shit, the combos. And I kind of like dial the combo up, man. A lot of people don't like that, but I thought it was cool because everybody's like, oh, you gotta learn some buttons, man, and all that shit is whack, man. I like MK2 and you can just make up your combos. Man, fuck that, man. To me, I think you should have both of that shit. Dial up and custom combos. That shit'd be nice. The reason why is because if you do a dial-up combo anyway, you can always turn it into a custom combo. Idiots. Because everybody knows that, man. Like, say with Ermac, for instance. You come through, you do the teleport in the air. Boom, hit him. Hit him with the mind lift. Punch, punch, kick, teleport, punch again, mind lift again. Punch, punch, you know, hit him with the low punch and then the fireball. You do whatever you want. You can back kick him, teleport. You can be creative with your shit. Just like Sindel. You know how broken Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was for the Sega Genesis and the arcade? You can do all these crazy combos 100% with Cyrax. You know what I'm saying? And Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy for N64, which was broken. Which is probably the worst one. The sound like some Sega Genesis shit. Shit was terrible for Nintendo. But anyway, I'm rambling, man. Back to MK9 and who I want to see. I mean, so far I've seen everybody I wanted to see. You know, even Kung Lao was looking nice, and that's one of my least favorite characters. Even though he's a top tier, I don't give a fuck about tiers. I don't mean shit. If you know how to use a character good, that's what makes him top. You know, you can be using Sub-Zero in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. If you got skills, and that's where it's at. You can catch him with ice clones and hit him with the ice while he's jumping. You got really good reflexes, and he's top tier. In my eyes, he's probably one of the least favorite characters to use because he was boring. Only time he was actually fun was against the computer because you hit him with that sweep. You know, it's all pattern based. And hit him with the ice. And he had some cool fatalities too. And another thing is, man, I hope they really take a good time, man, making the fatality is nice because, you know, in the other games, what they would do is they'll have like one fatality that was tight and the other one would be real weak. It'd just be some really whack shit just to throw it in. Like Ermac could knock your head off. Like Johnny Cage already did that. You know, like cloning fatalities. Another thing they're doing, which I'm not too big of a fan of, is the fact that they're giving everybody like a special punch. Like Street Fighter, man. And then they got the super meter too, which I'm not too happy with that. I see how much damage it takes off. That shit looks cheap as a motherfucker, man. I don't know how easy it is to catch your opponent with it, but you can add X-ray moves into a combo. Man, they gotta nerf that shit down, man. That's way too much health you're gonna be taking off, man. You add a combo into an X-ray move, that we're talking 90, 80% of your health. So I mean, that's one thing I'm not really happy about, man. But other than that, man, I think the combos are based. I wish they would still have dial a combo up plus custom combos, because that's how it was in the beginning. You know, so yeah, man, I'm real excited, man. I can't wait till this game comes out, man. I think it's coming out March or April. I'm not sure. Whenever it hits the stores, man, I gotta get it. You know, I gotta get it, man. I hope. I don't know if it's too late to pre-order, but I might throw my pre-order down or whatever. You know, I don't know how many people got dibs on it already, man. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm gonna practice hard. I know everybody else is gonna practice, and the good thing is that ain't no late starts, no late bloomers, none of that crap, man. Everybody comes in, we get the game at the same time. You have plenty of time to practice. If you suck, you suck. I don't know how much I'm gonna be playing online, you know, but I might do the online thing a couple times, you know. But I'm just psyched to play the game, period. I'd rather just play some offline challenges with some friends and then beat their ass, man. So, my girl Sonya, you know, she's gonna be in the game. That's one of my favorite characters, man, for sure. Sonya, Jax, I like Baraka, Nightwolf, Johnny Cage, Sindel, Katana, Melina, and Kano. How can I forget about Kano? One of my favorite characters. I hope Striker's in that joint. A lot of people don't like Striker, but you gotta admit, that dude has some tight combos with the whole gun juggle joint. When you just shoot the joint. No, I'm just playing. But you know that joint, man, like, Striker was dope. And, yeah, man, those are the main characters I want to see. I don't care about Noob Saibot, that cheap motherfucker, man. With that, that thing, the disabler joint, when you couldn't even do nothing. Like, that shit was so cheap that everybody that knows that plays online don't even use that shit. Like, you just gotta play them without it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I hope they got the combo codes again, too. When you come in the match, you can put the codes in and shit. Like, for the not blocking, put codes in for infinite runs, you know, shit like that, man. Make it fun and interesting, man. I hope they got glitches, too. You know, them glitches was always fun, man. Like, when you do a fatality at the last minute, you know what I'm saying, and the joint don't even hit him. Like say Leo come through with that new blade joint he got when he cuts you with his hat. Like, imagine you do it late and it comes through and just cuts him, but that ain't gonna happen with today's technology, man. That's just like back in the day shit that was fucking up. But yeah, I doubt there'll be glitches like that. But that shit would be fun. I think they should add that in as a bonus, just to have fun. You know, do glitches and shit. Like do a babyality, uppercut him in the air, do the baby, and the baby drops and hits the ground. Nah, I'm just playing, man. That's kind of messed up. But it's a video game, man. Anyway, man, you know, share your comments, man. Talk about what you think about MK9. Hope there's a couple things I probably missed, but I think I covered a lot, man. So, yeah, man. Talk about your shit, man, in the comments, man. Hit me up, write me a message, whatever. Peace.